everyone! Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite things to do, which is to go thrift and vintage shopping. So I'll be showing you some of the things I've gotten recently, most of which are from a consignment store in my hometown and the Goodwill on my school's campus. So I'm going to start with shoes because I got 2 pairs of shoes, which I usually don't buy shoes when I go thrifting, but I got really lucky this time. So the first pair of shoes I found was from Goodwill, and I thought they reminded me a lot of a pair of Free People shoes, and I was planning on wearing them with these white Free People lace socks that I have, and I will be including clips of myself trying everything on. So they're just kind of navy with brown leather detailing on the front, and I just think they're really cool and pretty unique.
I'm working on your body like mechanics on top parts, and we'll be driving each other insane. Feel it in my spine, so I know it ain't in vain. Feelings in my heart, do you really feel the same? Is this shit real or just...
The next pair of shoes I found is one of the more exciting things I have ever found while I was thrifting, and it was a pair of brand new YSL shoes. And I live down the street from a designer thrift store, I guess you could call it, and they were having their sale, and these were very cheap for this type of shoe. They were $20, and at first I was like, there's got to be something wrong with them, but I couldn't notice anything because they're so cute. And then when I got them home, I did realize that the ribbons on the front are slightly different colors, but it didn't really bother me because I didn't notice in the store, and I think that the difference in the color kind of makes them a little bit more unique, and it kind of just makes them stand out a little bit. And I think these are perfect even for just being casual because the heel is so low, and I was so excited to find these in my size for only about $20.
Let me just admire you, admire you. Love you while the background music fades.
Next, I'm just going to move on to clothes and dresses, whatever. So the first thing I found was from Goodwill, and they're a pair of Zara pants, but they're the Zara Studio, so I think that's their nicer line. Yeah, these are wool pants, and they're just really unique kind of work pants, I guess you could call them. They're pink, and they have the black on the bottom, and they just... honestly, they kind of reminded me of Elle Woods, and that's why I got them, but I thought they would be perfect for class presentations or job interviews or whatever, and I thought they were just pretty unique, and I liked how they fit too.
Tell me what you want from me. I'm working on your body like mechanics on...
Next is from the same thrift store that I found the YSL shoes from, and it is this very beautiful Giorgio Armani top that's kind of hard to show on the hanger, but basically it's just striped, and then there's a hole in the side, and you just wrap this through, and then it ties on this side. And I thought it reminded me a lot of the Brandy Melville silky tops that they're doing right now that kind of tie in the front, but I just thought this one was a little bit more unique, and it's, I think, all silk. Yes, and I got this, I think, for like $25, and this is such a nice shirt, and I just really loved how soft and unique it was.
When I wanna hear the truth, I'm down for you. He go down on me. When I'm down and out, he put a smile on me. Shit to hell and back. We done been through it, scratching up your back while you're pulling to it. Oh yeah.
Next is a little bit older, but I had to include it because I think it's my favorite thing I've ever gotten while shopping at Goodwill, and it's this dress that reminds me so much of American Apparel. It's just like checkered kind of mod print, and the lines are teal and hot pink, and I just think it's so cute, and it reminds me of those American Apparel matching sets that they did, I think like 2 years ago, that were the black with the white checker all over them, and I just thought it was perfect. And it's like, it's not like anything I'd ever really seen before, and this was, the tag's still on it, $5.99, so I think this is a great deal for something this cute.
Tell me what you want from me. I'm working on your...
Alright, next is from another thrift store in my hometown that's pretty similar to this one, but it's more like trendy pieces. They've got a lot of Free People and like just little boutique brands. And one thing I found there was this kind of shaggy vest, and it's from this brand called Regina, New York, and it was new with tags. The tags at the original price was I think $250 and I paid $25. But they always have stuff from this brand there, and I had never heard of it. But all of their stuff is so cool, and it's just this navy blue kind of knit vest with these like fabric pieces hanging off of it, and I just thought it was so perfect and unique to like complete your outfit, and I loved it, so I had to get it. Next is something I actually just got last weekend, and it is probably my favorite clothing piece that I've gotten recently, and it's just this beautiful knit white dress with these kind of mesh, I guess you could call it, black hearts, and it's by Moschino, but it's from a side brand that I don't know what it says. It looks like it says Chang and Chic, but I'm not exactly sure. But it's just this amazing kind of knee length, almost maybe midi length knit dress that I thought was just so beautiful. And I think it's a medium, so it's not my usual size, but I just couldn't pass it up because it fit me basically perfectly, and it was so beautiful. And I got it to go with the sweater that I'm going to show next. Next is the sweater I actually got to go with that, and it's just this kind of see-through knit gray sweater with these like lines going all over it, and it's from the brand Inhabit, and it was about $20 I think, and I loved how it looked with the white dress because the hearts kind of peek through it, and I thought it was just, I think it made it more casual and fall-ish, and I just thought this would be a great outfit.
Don't you try to fight it, cause this song it don't need no hook, and we don't need words, just give me that look. Hands on your chest while I give you more. Incoming text, I just press the ignore.
Next is probably the coolest Goodwill find I've ever had, and I got this I think 2 or 3 days ago at the Goodwill in my college town, and I was so surprised when I found it. And it's this silk kind of beaded top dress that I normally wouldn't have gone for, but it was just so pretty that I just had to look at it. And then when I looked up close, it had a Chloe tag in it, and I was like, this can't be real. But then I was looking at it more closely, and I think it's just vintage Chloe, and it's in a size 4, and it is a little bit big on me, but I figured for this type of dress at Goodwill for only like $5, I should just get it and then get it altered to me, because where else am I going to find a $5 vintage Chloe dress? And I just think it's so pretty and unique, and I can't wait to wear it. Alright, the last few things are from a vintage store that's kind of down the street from my apartment, and they have like racks for all the different decades, I guess, and I found a few things while I was in there. The first one is this kind of floral, I don't know if I would call it a blazer, but more of like kind of like an overshirt. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's this flower printed black and white kind of like overshirt that has pockets in the front, and I just thought it was so pretty. And I have a black long sleeve that I really like with this, and I just thought it would be perfect for like layering in the fall. And this was, originally they marked it at $41, but I got it out of their like $5 bin, so it was only $5, and it says it's from the 1970s, and it's the brand Viva, and I just love it.
Straight like that, pull the covers back, hold me in your arms, cause I wanna be attached to you, and I know you wanna be attached to me too.
Next from there, I've been needing a new leather jacket for this fall because I just really didn't have a good one, and I found this one there. And it has kind of cropped sleeves that kind of come to like about right here, and I just thought that made it really unique. And it's got these lining on the front and the back, and I just love the style of it, and it fit me perfectly. And it's from the brand Marquise, and they call it Mr. and Mrs. Leather, so I don't know if that means it's for men and women, but either way, it fit me perfectly. It's an all leather jacket, and I think I paid like $30 for this, which might seem like a lot, but it's a real leather jacket and it's still in such good condition. And I think the tag on this said it was from, I want to say, the 80s, maybe 90s-ish, but it's just perfect, and I love how it looks layered over things. And last is so beautiful. I could not believe it when I saw it. It is this is the back, this beaded sun poncho, which sounds ridiculous, and obviously it kind of is, but I thought it was so beautiful. And usually I find sequins a little bit tacky, but I just thought this all together was so beautiful. And it has it on the back too. And when I was trying this on, I had a long sleeve black shirt and jeans on. And even though obviously this is like a fancier piece, you would wear it when you're going out, I just loved how the whole outfit looked. Like this kind of thing mixed with jeans and just a black t-shirt. I thought it was so pretty. And this says it's from the 1980s, and I think I paid $31 for this, and I think that is such a good deal. And it's from the brand Metamorphosis, which I had never heard of, but if all of their stuff looks like this, I'm sure I would love it. And I just think this is like one of the more unique things I've ever found. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want more videos like this, like thrift hauls or thrift styling or just anything like that at all, just let me know. And I plan on making a new video every week. Thank you, and goodbye.
Ain't nobody gonna love me like you, and ain't nobody gonna support what I do, and ain't nobody gonna keep